was going on. They tried to kill you. Dead ass. That's crazy. They tried to unalive somebody here. Unbelievable, y'all. What's the word of the day? Addition. Somebody doesn't know how to do math. They should. You were an addition, not a subtraction. All right, so the act of adding something onto or into something else. The process of calculating the sum of two or more numbers or amounts. A part added to a building. Y'all. Wow. Yeah, the goal was to completely destroy your life. Take your life from you. But get you to do it. Get you to do the dirty work. So that there's no technical proof like that this was them. But there is proof. Because you have extreme, some bitter ass hoe wanted your job or a gift. They wanted you to turn your back on this gift or this job that you have. Now they're under judgment. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. This is a big reading, so very scary. So this isn't going to be for everybody at the very least. It'll be entertaining. Anyway, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, and the Most High, calling on you to channel your ancient wisdom, your guiding light, your strength, your clarity with intention towards our blessed North Nodes. Please help me bring forth the most important messages for my current collective. Clear, concise, and precise. I will interpret these messages from the heart, from the soul. Any negative energy interference, please return to the sender. And on behalf of the collective and myself, we love you, we thank you, we trust you, Spirit. Somebody here wants to follow their heart or make some kind of love offer. But when I was shuffling, what I was seeing was it took like all the strength you had in your being to get through whatever this was. So I just want to take a moment to for people to really understand what I mean by that. Every fiber in your being, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, is what it took to get through this. And although, yes, that's admirable, it's also so very unfair. It shouldn't have had to be that way, but don't worry, you will not go unnoticed. Your sacrifice will not be in vain, okay? Sometimes God has to send in their best people to do jobs that nobody else will be able to be strong enough to do. So maybe you're like an ancestor in training. Maybe you are an ascended master in training. Maybe you are meant to, like, this was like a huge test, not just for them, but for you. Okay. All right. So there's some kind of bitter feminine that's devoid of emotion. I'm assuming a sociopath of sorts that wanted something that you had. Yeah, this is a thief, a gold digger. This is somebody that pollutes things and they're never satisfied. They're hedonistic, they're abusive and greedy and arrogant. Okay, they can be like comparable to a prostitute energy. Like they would do anything for money. Anything. Literally. They would sell a child maybe. Like they would do anything for money. As you can see here, they're willing to, for life insurance policies, they're willing to destroy somebody. Okay, what's the obstacle? Yeah, this is part of somebody's dysfunctional family. The problem is something's been going on since childhood with this dysfunctional family. Somebody has unrealistic goals, obviously. That's very clear. But what tells me... So, somebody's a dark practitioner here because I saw the High Priestess in reverse while I was shuffling. And somebody here... They either are like some kind of dark psychologist or have knowledge of that or have a background of that. Or it's just built in and they're a dark witch, dark practitioner. Okay, one of the two. I think that somebody is really masterful at the dark arts. dark triad energy. Some kind of psychologist that got obsessed with mind control or something sick. Okay? Deep down. Oh, we have a warlock energy too. So deep down, there's a King of Wands in reverse. A bully, a tyrant, somebody that commits injustice, very arrogant, ruthless, and aggressive. Could be a fire sign or have a fire moon. That wants to work their way out of the cold, that wants to restore their faith, improve their working conditions, work their way out of poverty. But they got caught. They got caught. Obviously, because somebody knows the difference between good and evil. Okay? In the past. Yeah, in the past, somebody here, there was like a funeral. Or there was, like in the past, they thought there was going to be a funeral. Or maybe in the past, they were able to pull this off with somebody else. And there was a funeral. In the past, though, somebody needed to think about this. They needed to take a break. They needed a timeout. They needed to reassess something. Okay? Because it's a nightmare. It's a haunted, cursed nightmare. I feel like that's the energy that people are in now, because imagine being caught doing something like this, or trying it, on somebody that's too smart to pull it off on. Imagine how fast your heart would beat and how pale your face would go. Strength. Yeah, something was a lie. Something was unclear. They thought the strength was keeping something confusing, keeping somebody unclear, emotionally unbalanced, and resentful. That's what they thought the strength was. Keeping somebody in a depressed state, trapping them. Confirmation with the sirens. And that's the kind of energy that brings sirens, y'all. Because if you're in this state, unbalanced, illogical, unclear, confused, depressed, eventually, and you feel trapped, you feel victimized, eventually you're gonna like do something bad to yourself. That's the point. Yeah, but this has been unveiled, that somebody would literally do anything for money. An emperor. So maybe somebody's father is involved. Not a real emperor, obviously. They just appear that way. Okay, what's the advice? Yeah, the advice is somebody's going to be victorious. Whoever has the unconditional love or the sweet dream from childhood or whatever, this is who's going to be victorious. And everybody's going to see it. Maybe they're going to have a platform or something like this. This dysfunctional family is going to have to watch somebody be victorious regarding a childhood memory or dream or something like this. Something they tried to block with the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is going to make them feel very insecure, okay, in the environment. Yeah, they're stuck. They're stuck. Because somebody's getting what they deserve. They're getting the recognition. They're getting gratitude. They're getting gifts. They're getting financial support, grants, donations, whatever this is. They're getting recognized like they should have always been. And they wanted you to be in the Queen of Cups in reverse energy. Just completely unbalanced, confused, depressed, trapped. Okay, but that's not what's happening. So hope and or fear. Yeah, there's something that you've been doing for a long time, that you've been invested in for a long time, that you've put like unbelievable amounts of energy into. Okay, so maybe this is something you've been working on since childhood, or something that you have put all of your resources, energetically, financially, everything into. And this person or these people felt some type of way about that. they didn't believe in it, or they didn't want you to get what you deserve. They didn't want to see you win with whatever this is. Haters. These people are miserable. Yeah. There's no love here. These people don't love themselves. They didn't want you to love themselves. There's a Empress in the reverse here. Okay, so this is somebody's toxic matriarch energy. And this had something to do with some kind of opportunity or financial situation. Some kind of prosperity. Some kind of success or advancement. They wanted to advance, but you were too strong for this. For this, like, exploitative group of people. Somebody expanded with these people. And this is the plan that they had for you. Whereas they didn't expect for you, so they stabbed you in the back, it looks like here. And they didn't expect for you to get back up and have control over your life and your forward movement. But you did, because you caught them, you saw. You saw between the lines. You read between the lines, and you put up your defenses real hard. And you got control of your life again and kept moving forward. Regardless of the fact that somebody left you in a state with no love, like, and very unhappy and lonely and separated and left out. Okay, it doesn't matter. You got control of your life because of strength. That's why. And this isn't just your strength. This is celestial strength. This is like Goliath strength. Because this would work on somebody here that didn't have spiritual protection, y'all. So what do you want the collective to know? That somebody was reckless because they needed healing. They should have worked with you. And you could have said something about this, because whatever you do is merit making. Whatever love offer you made was merit making. That's why this was so sad, because it was true love. And all you asked for is somebody to show up as a team player and to work with you. That's it. That's all they had to do. But somebody here has like a really messed up matriarch energy around them. I don't know if this is their mother, if this is a baby mama, if this is somebody that is just, they're very materialistic. They would do anything for money. Anything. Anything. And they had a group of people behind them, you know, hyping on whatever they were trying to do here. This is only going to lead to misfortune. Yeah. Because somebody can't end something for you. That's what they tried to do. They tried to end you permanently. Everything you had as well as you, they tried to end. And now, they're in a 5 of Cups and a 9 of Swords. Which means that they're in regret, they're embarrassed, they're sad, they are sick over this. It's very stressful, very, because you're still planting new seeds, or because somebody still wants to make an offer and give you what you deserve. So that means a missed opportunity for them. That means disappointment for them. That means poor health maybe for them. This is something that's like really serious. Somebody tried to put your light out. For real. This is not a game. This is not a drill. Okay? So that's your reading. Apparently because you defeated this disgusting, like, spore, okay? This moldy spore of a human, okay? This is where it bounced back. The energy had to go somewhere, right? So now they're in a 9 of Swords, and very sad because, I mean, yeah, it's embarrassing. How can you behave this way? They did this for some kind of money gain or some kind of prosperity for themselves. I don't know how that translates. It's going to be different for everybody. The strongest energies are Aries, Leo, Cancer. Taurus, Libra. Pisces. Venus in Virgo. Saturn in Libra, Mars in Pisces, Scorpio Sun, Jupiter in Leo, Aries Sun, Mercury in Cancer, Mercury in Taurus, Libra Moon, Jupiter in Libra, Moon in Cancer, Virgo Sun again, Mars in Gemini, Mars in Scorpio, Mercury in Virgo. Could be significant. Yeah, that is the devil. That's literally the devil. I mean, you're not crazy for calling that the devil, because that is the devil. That's the devil working through somebody. So it is the devil. So you defeated the devil. And they did steal from you. They tried. But they wanted to steal everything from you, which was a no. This is somebody that's part of some kind of really messed up cult, y'all. This is satanic. It really is. Gross.